Breaking Bridget. Cardi B is telling it like it is, and Bridget agrees.
I love Cardi B when she goes on these rants because she's still like one of the people in a weird way, even though she's not anymore. But it was like the old school, like, where's my money? When she was ranting about taxes, we were like, yes, welcome, Cardi B, welcome. And they're taking even more money from Cardi. And she went on this rant about how much everything costs. That's why I made that lettuce joke. She's like, I get every week. I look at my expenses, and like lettuce was $2 and now it's like $7. And people were saying, oh, you're rich. And she called them out and said, if I'm rich, like, how are you doing it? And this is my question. How are any of us doing it? Everything is so expensive. I got a freaking email from exploitative SoCal Gas about how they're like, hey, heads up, your gas bill is going to be more than double than it was a year ago. I mean, all of these, the energy is like a mafia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're just price gouging everyone. And it's the same with gas. It's ridiculous. And I feel like a lot of people have used like COVID and all of that. There was a time where it was like, okay, things need to get more expensive because of supply chain and whatnot, but now it just feels like they're also just abusing that and using it to just keep prices high in certain places, or also just keep these standards in place that you don't need to have anymore. Mm-hmm. How is anyone doing it? Food is so expensive.
It's so expensive. Mm-hmm. Everything's expensive.
Everything.
Everything's expensive.
Yeah. It's extortion. The energy is extortion. And it's like the green agenda. I feel like it does feel creepy. Like they're trying to starve everybody. And like, what are you going to do? What am I going to do if I get that email? It's like, hey, or you could just freeze, I guess. Good luck.
Yeah. And
like, sorry, your bill's going to be double. What are you supposed to freaking do?
Yeah.
I have a baby. I'm not going to let her live in a 42 at night. And everyone's like, oh, it's California. It's a desert, idiots. It gets cold here at night in the winter sometimes.
And these houses are not insulated well, and they're not built for the cold.
No. And they're like hundreds of years old. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's the green agenda and this embarrassing belief that we all need to live off like solar and wind energy.
Which we still don't have the infrastructure for.
No.
It's all just...
This just feels like the final nail in the coffin of the middle class.
Yeah, and it's like the pandemic. Was it Carol Roth, her book about the transfer of wealth during the pandemic?
Yeah. And then there are people who buy houses for $90 million in cash. Yeah. That's the disparity.
Yeah.
The wealth disparity is there's uber rich and then there's the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how anyone's doing it. And I don't know what to do about it. It just breaks me every week seeing my bills just exponentially, not to mention inflation. So your dollar's worth less. Everything costs more. You're not making any wage increase. What is going on?
Yeah.
A fun coupon!
How come everything's so expensive? And is it going to come back down, or are all these greedy f***s just going to keep milking the tit of the middle class?
We need someone to explain this to us.
Someone like Carol Roth.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Happy New Year.
We're off to a great start.
Happy New Year.